Mic check, 1 2 1 2. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV signing in. We're listening to Temple of the Dog. It was recommended by Gary on the Patreon. I've not listened to Temple of the Dog before. This is the well, I assume it's the debut. It's the self-titled. 10 tracks on this record. Songs sitting at a comfortable but relatively long, averaging at about 5:36 minutes, I would say, across the board. Maybe a little briefer, actually, but we do have a long one. Second track, 11 minutes 13. And I'm not going to waste no time. I got a bit of an headache today, people. So let's just jump straight in. Let me just sort this microphone out. And the first track is going to be entitled Say Hello to Heaven. I don't really know what to expect. Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Is HelloFresh worth the...
Straight into it, eh? HelloFresh, they ask, is HelloFresh worth the price? In case you're wondering the answer, it is no. It is no. Definitely not. Black hole sun, won't you come? Trying to sort this headphone out. Uno momento. Mic check. As I said, this is devoted to Gary. Thank you very much, Gary. Let's get into it. Hello to Heaven is track number 1. Sorry if I seem a little bit deflated today, people. I'll try pick up the pace. I've had a long day, alright. Not a bad day, but a long one. I wish I was somewhere different, to be fair. Sounds like Oasis. What a fantastic vocal. What a powerful vocal. And what a fantastic backing vocal as well. The broken guitar that we heard there also introduced us to the track, and albeit it's rooted in the Beatles, it did remind me of Oasis, especially when that Noel Gallagher-esque guitar solo came around. I assume this was before Oasis's debut. Yeah, 1990 this was put out, so, you know. I'm not saying that as if to say they were influenced by Oasis, but I like to... Oasis are my favourite band, alright, so I like to hear it where I can hear it. It's definitely a compliment. Fantastic belting vocal. Really good. Great mix of the chords blending into them broken chord moments. I don't want to waste no time. We're going to go straight on to track number 2 entitled Reach Down, alright? Des ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Temple of the Dog. That was a very good number we just listened to. Very emotive, very powerful. Let's see where we can go from here. I do wonder. 11 minutes is a big, strong second track choice, but we're going to jump on in. Reach Down. Let's go. Here we go. 1, 2. Da 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 da. Well, I had a dream the other night. Had a wow. And you said, hey, this is where I want to sit and buy you a drink someday. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and go into the dark show. have we got on the backing vocals? Is it both the same vocal, or is it two different individuals there? Come on. Boo-doo-da-doo-doo-wow.
I had an angel shine my wings. She said nothing but the best for the golden boy. She made me promise not to tell. I had her under a spell, singing golden words in a broken voice. Now I call it a blessing on the wind. I'm feeling lighter than a breath from a dove. I got no hands to tie behind my back, and I'm sparking like a heart attack. And I got room to spread my wings, and my messages of love. Yeah, yeah. Love was my drug. That's not what I died of. So don't you think of me crying louder than some $1 billion baby? Ooh, I wanna rest, I wanna rest, I wanna rest. I wanna reach down and pick the crowd up. I wanna reach down and pick the crowd up. Carry back in my hand to the promised land. To the
There's a very light lead guitar going on there in the background. Great vibrato on it. Am I the only one hearing that?
promised land. To the promised land.
Bass is jamming out right now. as much as the guitarist is doing his thing, dude, I gotta put some respect on the bass line right about now. That bassist is jamming out still. Brilliant band. Even drummer, tight as hell with them fills, like prog rock-esque fills, man. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Come on, here we go.
I wanna reach out and pick the crowd up. I wanna reach down and pick the crowd up. Get back in my head to the promised land. To the promised land. To the promised land.
Here we go. Rick Parasha, the producer. That was very good. That was very good. Yeah, well worthy of 11 minutes. I preferred the solo section to the riff we had going on during the verses, though, personally. You know, bit just not special enough to have sort of drag through in 11 minutes. But when we got into the jam section, we were all flying. Drummer was going mad. Bassist were flowing like a river. Guitars go without saying. Few licks here and there. Then vocal harmonies. What can you say, man? Belting it, absolutely crazy. We've got 16 million views on this next one, Hunger Strike. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. Temple of the Dog is what we're listening to today. I devote it to Gary, who recommended it via the Patreon. Thank you very much, Gary. Hunger Strike, track number 3. It's a popular one at 16 million views. Let's find out why, yeah? Sounds like an emo tune. Sounds like Blink-182.
I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence.
I swear I've heard this before. Or a lyrical like that. Was this Soundgarden lyric?
But I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Yeah.
Have I recorded this one before, like as a one-off? I might have, you know. I might have.
But it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the farming babies with slaves are working. The blood is on the table and the mouths are choking. But I'm going hungry. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence. But I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. But it's on the table, the fire's cooking, and the farming babies and the slaves are all working. And it's on the table, the mouths are choking, but I'm going hungry. 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 I'm going stealing bread. I don't mind stealing bread. I'm going hungry. I'm going
Powerful song. Doesn't outstay its welcome. We have one verse essentially that will repeat itself, and then the I'm going hungry bit we just extend it all the way to the end. That's a good tune there. Powerful tune. Very, very poetic in how it's put forward. Great dual vocal approach to that one. read a little bit of the backstory in the comments. Very cool. We've got Pushing Forward Back coming up next, alright? Yes, now, bless now, people. Don't forget to rest now. Des Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV signing in. Just had a couple of sandwiches. At the start of this listen for I told you, I was a little bit worn and torn. I still am a little bit tired, to be fair with you. I wanted to go to gym tonight. Probably won't be training, but we're just going to jam out. We got Temple of the Dog on. This is track number 4 entitled Pushing Forward Back. This listen through goes out to Gary. Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, we're fully panned here. Here we go. Sounds a little bit like Jane's Addiction. Temple of the Dog may be the best album ever made, says Manic Pixel Girl. We've got an agreement in the first comment. Drummer's drumming out on this one, to be fair with you. Heavy bass presence in this one. Pushing forward back, I was pushing. He's got a fantastic falsetto, man. It's not even a falsetto though, is it? It's just a high register vocal. Does somebody want to tell me if that's right? Little bit of Led Zeppelin there, I reckon, in that guitar. Pushing forward back, I was pushing. Let's be fair, they weren't messing around on that one, were they? That was a groovy little number. That was a little bit Jane's Addiction-y as far as the drum rhythm was concerned, in my opinion, and the riff. What tune am I thinking of? Had a Dad, is that the title of the track, yeah? By Jane's Addiction, that it sort of sounds like. Little dance floor filler, little shoe shuffler, little toe tapper, shin shaker. We weren't messing around with that one, and that was the least viewed one as of so far, believe it or not. So it wasn't the fan favourite, but here we are. We've got Call Me a Dog coming up next at 2 million views. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV listening to Temple of the Dog. Alright, rest in peace, Mr. Andrew Wood. This one's entitled Call Me a Dog. Let's go.
You call me a dog, well that's fair.
Got a soulful number, eh?
'Cause it ain't no use to pretend you're wrong. And you call me out, I can't hide anymore. I have no disguise, you can't see through. We say it's bad luck to have found
Nice little bit of piano in this.
What can I do to make it good for you? You wore me out like an old winter coat. Trying to be safe from the cold. Oh, but it's my time to throw the next stone. I call you beautiful.
Beautiful little lick there.
I call it
People saying the greatest rock voice of all time now. I'm not going to straight up agree with that, but I'll tell you, I can definitely see why people would say that. I can definitely see that. I understand. I understand.
me a dog. You tell me I'm low, 'cause I slept on the floor. And out in the woods with the badgers and the wolves. You threw me out 'cause I went digging for gold. And I came home with a hand of gold. Oh, when it's my time to throw the next stone. I call you beautiful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I like this song. I like this song. Bam! Come on. That was a corker, wasn't it? That was a right tune. That was a right tune. That was my favourite one so far. I like that melody ever so much. That was really good. That was a nice little bluesy romantic number in my personal opinion. That was very good. That was very good. Have you ever noticed how they never advertise water, or they never advertise anything positive for you? If you've been following this channel, you're only going to see two things: alcohol advertisements or gambling advertisements. Prior to these videos, I gambled a day in my life, to be honest with you, but they still try force feed it to me. We got Times of Trouble coming up next, track number 6. There's ROCKSTEADY, King of the Pit TV. Last track was really good. We're listening to Temple of the Dog, the self-titled album tonight. This one's entitled Times of Trouble. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Goes out to Gary, who recommended this via the Patreon. Thank you very much, Gary, my man. That was at Alice in Chains.
When the spoon is hot and the needle sharp, drift away. Ooh, I can hear you say that the world in black is upon your back, and your body shakes, so you get your and you close the shades. They're trying to do it. They're trying to get on time. Oh.
I mean, I've sort of spoke about the Robert Plant Association, vocally speaking, during other bands, but a little bit of Ozzy Osbourne in there as well, I reckon. You don't think?
Yeah, you might do it. Then you can't change your mind. Oh, you gotta hold on to your time till you break through this time of trouble.
Better ba-boom. I love the piano. The way it's panned out is really nice. It's very magical.
When you try to talk and the words get hard and they put you down, don't you stand. Don't get you. I saw you swinging, yeah, swinging your mama's song. Oh.
Bruh, the piano makes sound like Meatloaf or something in a very positive way. That piano adds a whole new depth to what we're listening to. Man, these dudes are writing on this record. These dudes are writing some quality music. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-dum. That was really good. And on that song, I acknowledged the fantastic quality of music that is on this record. It only just hit me. How consistent the record has been. That was a fantastic song. Alright, belter of a tune. Goes without saying, doesn't it really? Absolutely brilliant. Really good. Powerful, emotional, and strong. Bold. Wooden Jesus coming up next. There's Rocksteady at King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Temple of the Dog's self-titled debut album. This one's entitled Wooden Jesus. It's track number 7 of 10. Let's jump straight in. Devoted to Gary, come on. Chris Cornell, CC. Not to be mistaken with Cannibal Corpse. What's that percussive instrument we hear in the background? It's almost like a metronome. Just hitting on the beat there.
Can I be saved? I'll spend all my money on a beauty grave. Wouldn't Jesus, I'll cut you in on 20% of my future sin. I'll cut you in. Porcelain married, her majesty's pure, looking for virgin territory. Coat hang halos that don't come cheap, from television shepherds with living room sheep. And I pray, can I be saved? I'll spend all my money on a beauty grave. Wouldn't Jesus, I'll cut you in on 20%.
An alright tune. That was the weakest track on the record, though. That was the weakest track on the record. Verging on dissonance, that riff there. It was the weakest track on the record. I don't need to go no further than that. At the end, he starts belting it again. As much as I think it's incredible and it's always impressive to hear, I think we should reel back on just like the excessive like powerhouse belting at the end of every single track. But that's just me. We've got Your Saviour coming up next. Alright, I'll see you there. Yes, now bless. Now don't forget to rest. Now Des Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to Temple of the Dog today/tonight. This is track 8 of 10 entitled Your Saviour. Let's go. A lot of people getting excited about the outro. It's a groove, man. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Great use of dynamics, man. Little ghost notes there on the snare drum. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. That was Your Saviour. That was a great tune. You know what? I didn't necessarily pick up on the outro as a whole because it all flowed well. It was all fluid. It was all consistent. I didn't necessarily break the outro off as a section of its own. There, I was just jamming out. And I know I tend to float around and I might not be 100% concentrated. Bro, I got ADHD, right? I gotta be messing around doing this, that, and the third, but the music's always there, you know. And when it's a big shift, it catches me off guard, but that was just very fluid, nice, great jamming on the drums. We know that already. We've got Four Walled World coming up next, alright? Yes, now, bless now. Don't forget to rest now. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, Temple of the Dog. Four Walled World is track number 9 of 10. We're listening to the self-titled. Goes out to Gary. Let's go. Last track was a jam, by the way. Really good. Bow wow wow.
Well, she cries, and she cries
Oh, that bass is heavy.
all night to the sound
Boom,
of the freeway.
boom.
And she swears she'll be gone when the sun hits the ground. And she ain't coming back to myself. To myself. Well, she's tired, and she's tired of this life she's been leading too long.
Needed
And
too
the
long.
time turns around through these walls that surround to the chimes of the jailer's song. Oh, but in my phone, in my phone, in my phone, my phone.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She tries, but my feet, they just won't leave the ground. And I'm tired of this prisoner's life, and these chains that drag me down. Oh, but in my phone, in my phone,
In my opinion, that was the most Zeppelin-esque song. Maybe not at the end, but like midway on, well, start to, just like that lesser dynamic, a little bit bluesy in tone. Not necessarily the blues, but a bit bluesier in tone. The twinkle of the guitar. There's almost like a harmonic minor sort of feel to it, and that was very Jimmy Page-esque. Of course, we've got Robert Plant front in the band. And there we go again, the reoccurring theme. We've got just belting it there at the end. A lot of these songs serve purpose to reach to that climax right at the end of the song. And Cornell just belts it, doesn't he? They know that's a selling point, and they know they need to show it off, right? So they might as well. It seems like they do it every track, and they're more than likely going to do it on this one as well. Let's finish this record off. Temple of the Dog, All Night Thing. Let's go. And there's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. We're finishing this record. It goes out to Gary S, who recommended this via the Patreon. Temple of the Dog, the self-titled record. This one's entitled All Night Thing. Let's finish off. Track 10 of 10. And then I'll give you my final thoughts. Great synth there. Brushes on that kit there. It sounds like brushes. Melancholic Very melancholic. That was one of my favourites on the album. It was uplifting when it wanted to be, but it was quite down when it wanted to be. It was sort of yin and yanging from the left to the right to the up to the down in that song. And I really like the sound. I really like the songwriting. I like the chorus, or at least the reoccurring usage of the title of the song. I like the instrumental. I like the boom of the drums in contrast to the almost subtleness of them as well. Utilising, it sounded like they was using brushes, but the snare was still super powerful. That was a really good and unique sound, and I was very happy with that. I'm gonna do one last video. I'm gonna give you my final overview. I'll rate this album out of 10. Let's see what I do. Yo, yes now, bless now, people. Temple of the Dog, we just listened to the self-titled record as recommended on Patreon from my guy Gary. Yes, yo Gary, mucho respect. I'll give my final overview of this record in this video. So we listened to it track by track, did reactions to it. I had not heard any of this record before. I think there's potential I might have heard Hunger Strike before momentarily, but I couldn't remember it. Bro, let me give you a heads up, I'm bloody well tired, alright? So if I lose consciousness midway through this or I start talking gibberish, don't hate, appreciate, yeah? It's a bit of entertainment. Relatively long record to say there's 10 songs, or at least relatively long for as far as I'm familiar with. We'd probably average out about 5 minute a track, if not a little longer than 5 minutes a track. The 11 minute 13 second song, track number 2, really pushes it out the boat a little bit. It was a good record. It was a very well produced record. I don't think I was listening to a remaster, although there was a 25th anniversary remaster that was done. I saw that in the related comments, or the related video, should I say. There we go, I'm already starting to stutter, but it sounded really good. Relatively minimalistic instrumental. It was a rock band. It was just a pure rock band. I assume it was a 4-piece listening to it, but we did have keys and a few jingle jangles thrown in there for good measure on the recording. The drummer was really good. I know we gas up the frontman, Mr. Cornell, and rightfully so, but I think the drummer was the best part of the record. I thought the drummer was grooving and moving with incredible finesse throughout the record. Great ghost notes, great tippy-tapping, just fantastic tight playing. I say it in the highest compliment when I say the guy sounded and was recorded like a session musician, because normally I associate session musicians with like the pinnacle of performance, really, because that is what they do. They are hired to perform in bands to improve their sound and to fill the gap and a level that, you know, average Joe can't. So I know there was no session musicians aside from maybe whomever came in and did like an extra bit of percussion and the keyboards or whatnot, but I just wanted to say that in the highest form of compliment. The riffs were okay. I like the broken chordy bits. I preferred the bass lines. The bass lines were really good. The vocals were very powerful. But that goes without saying, doesn't it, really? It felt like, let's say, the majority of the tracks served the purpose. They were constructed in a way which really complemented Mr. Cornell's vocals, and that would be, as opposed to going back and forth through section to section, it seemed as if there was a lot of A to B structures. So we start off, and then as we go through the track, we build up the tension and the dynamic to just have him belt it there at the end. You sort of hit that climax numerous times during the experience of listening to this record. Lyrically speaking, it was very good. There was a lot of emotive value on the record, a lot of good conceptual songwriting, and I really appreciated that. There was one or two songs I thought weren't the best, but with that being said, the ceiling was still very high. It was an incredibly consistent record. I started off sort of wondering, where's this going to go? And then by maybe like track 6, I thought, you know what? This is a great record. This really is a great record. And I enjoyed it a lot. What more can I say, really? It was very pleasing to me. Not necessarily my cup of tea. You know what? Normally I would say I liked it, but it's not something I'd return to because it's just not my cup of tea. But catch me in the right mood. And there is potential for me to bang this on again. I would say I preferred this to the Soundgarden stuff. Honestly, I thought it was really good. It sounded really good. The production was really good. The instrumentation was really good. The lyrical content and like songs concept and structure and so forth was really good. And on that note, if I was to rate out of 10, I'd give it a 7.5. Give it a very appreciative 7.5. I'd only give it an 8 if we had a bit more punk rock value, perhaps. If it was a bit edgier, a bit more rougher around the edges. But this was a great rock album. It sounded like, man, this guy gives Robert Plant a run for his money. Everyone in comments saying best rock vocalist of all time, and I said during the listen through, I'm not necessarily going to agree that he's the best rock vocalist of all time, but I can see and understand why people would say this guy's the best rock vocalist of all time. Goes without saying, doesn't it? The guy's got power. And on that note, I'm signing out, people. I'm going to get some sleep. Peace.